Let's get it, MP.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Association and the Phoenix Suns are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language and gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to eviction and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. Suns fans, join us for Suns Dancers Post tonight. The first 12,000 fans in attendance get one. It's our next home game, so be sure to pick up your tickets tonight. You'll want to be here during
A lot of sporty looks on the Phoenix players here in the Valley of the Sun. This is a shot from earlier. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Let's see some of the numbers here for MP.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Now, Golden State's starting five. The athletic front court pair, Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Jackson Davis in at the five. And for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. James Wiseman's out there with Durant, and it's O'Neal in at the three spot. So, Brent, when you were playing, what was your approach to the first game of a back-to-back? Anything different?
No, really nothing different, Kevin. I mean, the games just pile up. So go back to your routine, staying with your routine, making sure you're on time with when you eat your meal, when you get to the arena, when you're doing your pregame warm-up. A lot of those things allow your mind to settle in to what it is your body is about to go through to compete every night on an NBA floor.
And another one!
His legendary career continues, very close to joining that top 5 all-time scoring list.
And really, that list is the who's who of NBA history.
Approaching Michael Jordan for 5th place. Kobe, Malone, Kareem, LeBron are in spots 4 through 1, so it's an exclusive club.
And so it's Durant with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
They were raving about an opposing player, in this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Outside, Kuminga. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
O'Neal kicks to Booker. And it's blocked.
Such great instincts and athletic ability. Kuminga getting there to stop shots.
A three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Wiggins throws it down.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wiseman finds Booker. Outside Durant. Five to shoot. High post try. That one misses.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And how about the slam from Wiggins, showing off some of that athleticism there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. For three, Booker bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
The Suns trailing. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. KD's shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
So few teams in the history of the NBA have ever put a streak like this together, so it's really impressive. My prediction, the streak continues.
And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight. It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Pass to Wiseman. Now here's Booker, covered by MP. And there's Booker on the assist from Beal. Booker's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's MP. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
It's tipped. And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Here's Booker. He's got 5. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Suns trail by 8. With 3, Booker. And it's MP with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Outside, Kuminga. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside, Beal. Now here's Wiseman. Jackson Davis defending. To halt the run. Wiseman no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
MP with it. Wiseman picks him up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
And both free throws good for MP.
You could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Booker. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. There's the triple. Warriors with the rebound.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Wiggins dishes to MP. Back to Wiggins. Pass to MP. 5 on the clock. Floats it up for Kuminga. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What a setup for Kuminga. All he has to do is rise up and throw it down.
Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Curry with the three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Curry's got his second basket of the night. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
Kuminga, screen on Booker. Floats it up for Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Suns trail by 19. And Beal kicks to Booker. From 10 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
And he goes right over James Wiseman and slams it in.
Amazing creativity on the fly from MP.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jumps up, and the dunk by MP.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Wiseman kicks to Durant. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Curry on the wing. Phoenix grabs the miss. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Outside for Curry. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Back to Beal. Inside. Oh, he misses the dunk. Warriors leading by 18. MP with it. Now guarded by Booker. Curry passes to Justice. Wiggins outside. Booker against MP. Driving to the basket.
Terrific movement. MP making a sharp cut inside.
So it's Phoenix now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Celtics was outstanding. He had 44 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best. He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
144 left here in the opening quarter. MP with it. Last time out, he had 44 points. Outside for Curry. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
No good from Booker. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Goes up the baseline. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Man, Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Klay Thompson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. And here's Wood outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Pajemski. And here is MP. 14 points for him. Back to Pajemski. And here is MP. Just 4 to shoot. And MP throws it down hard.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Suns shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Wood kicks to Dunn. Pass to Iguodaro. Here's Booker. No good, unable to end this run.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Floats it up for Kuminga. Here's MP. He's got 16. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Kuminga throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Pajemski out there with MP. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Kuminga in at the 4.
First team foul.
MP looking around. And the dunk by MP.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Booker. Down low. Here's Iguodaro. Slam call, but he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the paint. And stolen by Drummond. And it's the Warriors on the break. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pass to Iguodaro. Here's Kispert. Suns moving the ball around. Dunn passes to Booker. From deep. Dunn misses. Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. MP kicks to Kuminga. Here's Pajemski. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Shed, defended by Kuminga. He gets it in there.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Oh! Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
Pass to Iguodaro. To the middle. Dunn kicks to Kispert. Booker up top. He's defended by Pajemski. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Looking here at some numbers for Jonathan Kuminga. Over the last month, getting it done. Averaging 17 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks, it just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
The drive by MP.
Well, you love to see the athleticism that MP is developing here. Gets a step, and look out.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. There's the pick. To the inside. Here's Iguodaro. No good on the shot. Good D by Drummond.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Inside. And MP throws it down.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
And stolen by MP. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, Booker. He has 5. Here's Kispert. Pass to Shed. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Thompson with it. On the wing, MP. And MP throws it down.
Great to see developing players like MP saving plays like that. That shows some good off-ball awareness.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Dunn finds Kispert. Here's Iguodaro, defended by Drummond. Iguodaro, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Stolen by Kispert. Booker with it. Now defended by MP. Booker against MP. Here's Iguodaro. 11-point game his last outing. A shot's good from Kispert.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Now, here's MP. Defense is right there. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. MP inside. Releases, and it's Golden State with another.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And for such a young player, Brandon Pajemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And stolen by MP. And there's the drive, and the dunk by MP.
Once MP puts his head down, you know he's got no intention of stopping that drive.
Pass to Kispert. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Now, here's Kispert. Booker looking around.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
You know, it's always interesting. Free throw shooting consistency at a high level. That's an attribute that Devin Booker shows off every season.
Some changes for Golden State. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Andre Drummond. Wiggins comes in for Thompson. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Curry passes to Santos. MP kicks to Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now that's 11 points for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And stolen by MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
Let's take a look at the players that have been grabbing rebounds in bunches to lead the NBA over the last 10 games. MP is number 1.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
The Suns making a switch here. Kispert's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Clarkson's checked in, and here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Beal dishes to KD. And it's Kispert in the corner. Outside, Beal. Suns moving the ball around. Wiggins against KD. 6 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
It's Curry outside. Wiseman with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And the rejection by MP. A pass to Clarkson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, my Lord. Jordan Clarkson, ladies and gentlemen. What a finisher.
So it's Phoenix now. 1:49 left in the first half. Here's Beal. Kispert kicks to O'Neal. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one. The drive by MP.
One thing that no team loves is a young, selfish player. Clearly, that's not who MP is.
Over to the wing. KD against Wiggins. Free throw line jump shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 16 points for KD.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
It's tipped. O'Neal with it. Now defended by MP.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. The first one falls.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in.
One of the things you got to admire about Kevin Durant is his ability just to continue to focus on playing basketball. This guy is a true hooper.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Outside Durant. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD that looks at the defense and makes the play.
Down low, here's Justice. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. MP's got 43 points. Outside, Beal. Back to Durant. The 11-footer. No good off the back of the rim. MP has been leading the charge for the Warriors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
This upcoming slate is a gut check for them. Good teams level up against good opponents. Bad teams crumble.
Either way. And switching now to our game, MP was very impressive in that first half.
MP is stunting on them.
Thanks for joining us. Now,
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Now, you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with O'Neal. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And stolen by MP. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, keep feeding Kuminga here until you see the drop-off.
Here's Booker. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
Here's MP. And it's good for 2. MP's got 45 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
KD on the wing. Defended by Kuminga. O'Neal. Pass to Wiseman. Booker in the post. MP's there.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Floats it up for Kuminga. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Poked away and stolen by MP. And Kuminga throws it down.
The assist.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Wiseman kicks to Beal. Wiseman sets a screen for Beal. A new 14 for the Suns. Here's KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
For a spindly guy.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now.
Stand taking 2 shots.
When it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP with it, guarded now by Durant. Kuminga, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Shoots over Curry, and that one's good. Durant. KD's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, no one's stopping the KD pull-up. One of the most deadly shots this league's ever seen.
Pass to Curry. Back to MP. Floats it up for Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Some good two-man action, and Kuminga, he's a strong finisher.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. From downtown, trains the three-pointer. Booker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Now, here's MP. He has 45 points.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. O'Neal passes to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. He's got 23.
Now, this is the toughest shot, supposedly, in the NBA to get down. Durant's not having much of a problem from the mid-range.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Man, scoring off a turnover is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Drummond with a screen on Booker. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You really at times can throw that ball up near the top of the square, and Andre Drummond can still get up for it.
Poked loose and stolen by MP. By himself. And MP throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And MP throws it down.
And MP put his youth to work there. Gets the ball and outruns everyone down the floor.
Nabbing another steal. His anticipation. Good. That's another bucket.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the fourth most 50-point games in a single season.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. For the finish, hits it again. Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Back to Booker, looking to end the run. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 4 assists in the game. The drive by MP, and it's Drummond with the jam.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Outside, KD. Back to Booker. The tray. It's rebounded by Golden State. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Beal from long range drills the 3-pointer. Beal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And Bradley Beal is going to stretch out a defense with that kind of range.
Booker against MP. Outside, Kuminga. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. And MP throws it down hard.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
Kispert's checked in for O'Neal. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos has checked in. Phoenix has gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Assisted.
The team-first attitude of MP. Nice job sharing the ball.
The Suns have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Drills it from outside. Santos has got 5 points so far.
Oh, great job by MP, showing how selfless he is with passes like that.
To end the run. And the shot falls short this time.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Durant. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one. Puts up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Stolen by Clarkson. Teardrop shot. Rebound by the Suns. Wiseman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Beal. And finished off by Wiseman.
And Wiseman will go vertical.
The Warriors shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Pass to KD. No good with the layup. Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. And here is Durant. 1:30 left to play in the third. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14. MP kicks to Thompson. MP inside. Defended by Durant. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
Creating for others, that's when Kevin Durant just takes it to another level. He's such a great scorer, but working within the framework of the team that time.
Drummond sets the screen for MP. Pass to Thompson, and the officials call a traveling violation. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Warriors. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And checking out Phoenix, just way behind. Miles McBride's checked in for Golden State. Done against Thompson. Here's Shed. He's got 9. 6 on the shot clock. KD with the bucket.
Don't know how you get out and disrupt Kevin Durant on that catch and shoot.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on an 18-7 run. Out to Thompson. Pass to Santos. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Santos has got 8 here in the quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Right wing. Out to Thompson. Pass to Santos. Now MP. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Miles McBride.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Thompson, Miles McBride out there with MP, and it's Santos in at the 4 slot.
And I like that. Clay using his frame to take contact and get to the foul line.
We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man, it's hard.
Back to McBride. MP inside. Fires the 3. A rebound by Shed.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And for the Warriors, their shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable.
Oh, MP, that's how you attack the basket.
Booker with no one around, nailed from three-point land. Booker's got 24 points.
I don't know, I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And it's done in the corner. That 3 off the mark. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. MP against Booker. Pass to Santos. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Suns moving the ball around. Kisper with it. There's the pick. Done outside. Here's Booker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Booker's got 16 here in the second half.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Here's Shed. Kisper wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to McBride. MP against Booker. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Pass to MP. Clarkson on the wing. MP up top.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness. You talk about shedding the defender.
Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. That's good from Dunn on the assist from Booker. Booker's got his 6th assist on the night. MP finds Clarkson. Now MP. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Banked in off the glass.
Well, Bradley Beal can mix it up offensively, and he gets to the inside this time to score.
He got it again. Sensational.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Deflects the pass. Pass to McBride. MP with it. And he drives in. And MP throws it down.
The MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
To the paint. Here's Beal. Wow, hammering it in.
Great athleticism. Bradley Beal with his steps down and rams it.
Pass to McBride. Back to MP. Here's Santos. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Beal. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And MP throws it down.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Iguodaro. Beal from long range. It's off target. He is 4 of 9 from the field. Back to MP. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
For Phoenix, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Beal's got 8 here in the quarter.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
It's good.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Down low, outside for Beal. Sinks the three-pointer. Beal's got 14 points now in the second half.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Beal against MP. A drive by Beal. It's hauled in by MP. MP's pass to Santos. Overdone. Santos, no good. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. And here's Booker from the arc. That one doesn't go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Beal against MP. Here's Santos. The offensive rebound. Good work there as it goes.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
MP finishing what he started. That's a great play all the way around.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. MP passes to Drummond. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Back to MP. There's the drive and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Outside, Beal. And KD, the bucket on the assist from Beal. That's 28 points for KD.
Yeah, sometimes nothing to do with Durant. His size lets him defeat the inside contact.
Bradley Beal, 2nd personal foul.
And he makes the first.
5th team foul. Shooting for Golden State.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Suns shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
And here are the Suns now. It's Beal on the wing, covered by MP.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Just 5 to shoot. O'Neal dishes to KD. Warriors with the rebound.
Get on MP.
To the inside. Out to Clarkson. Golden State moving it around. Here's Justice, and stolen by Booker. And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Booker.
And one reason Booker is such a great scorer, he can create easy opportunities with this defense.
MP against Beal.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Bradley Beal, third personal foul. Team is in the paint.
And he knocks down the first one.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
And it's Phoenix's ball.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Beal against MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Kevin Durant.
How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
And both free throws good for MP. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Beal from long range. It's Drummond with the rebound. So it's the Warriors now. Here's MP, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
They get it back. Kicks it out to MP. The second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
And good, he hits it again.
Unreal. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Upside Beal, so we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And
watch basketball for another 30 years, and I see that again.